who will win and who will remain the worst cooks in America.
Here I am, baby. I am one challenge away from winning this whole deal and taking home 25,000 bucks. I'm bringing everything I got to this thing because I want to win for my family, and I don't want to let them down.
I feel like I am so close to unlocking what my Nana saw in me. She said she saw a cook in me, so I want to prove her right and leave with $25,000.
These experts are leaders in the culinary industry. We have Marcus Samuelsson, chef and restaurateur, Susan Feniger, restaurateur and cookbook author, and of course, David Burke, award-winning chef and owner of David Burke Kitchen. Hello, hello.
Hi.
7 weeks ago, Anne and I started with 16 of the worst cooks in America. Trust me, I'm totally being honest. These people could not even boil water. They went through weeks of training at our culinary boot camp. And now the final 2 recruits are here, preparing a 3-course, restaurant-quality meal for you guys.
You guys will be doing a blind taste test. You guys will just be tasting meal X and meal Y.
These 2 final recruits are competing for 25,000 bucks.
Wow.
But also, this is a competition for the 2 of us as well, to see who is the better teacher. So obviously, there's a lot on the line for everybody involved.
We look forward to hearing your honest opinions, and we'll see you after the meal.
Fantastic.
Appetizer X, sweet potato cannelloni with jumbo lumped crab.
Appetizer Y, yellowtail tartare, bacon tangerine dressing, toasted fennel crostinis.
Wow, these are both impressive.
Let's start with X. The presentation is really nice. And I love the knife cuts.
Yeah, the seasoning's delicious. Flavor-wise, it's a step up from many people that work in our kitchens.
Absolutely.
So I'm impressed.
But I'm not sure if I'm loving the sweet potato. I don't think they executed it well.
It's still crunchy.
Yeah, texture-wise, it goes into a weird place. Let's go on to Y. Without a doubt, I like the presentation quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
The heat in the fish and the seasoning is fantastic, and the toast is fantastic. But just, you know what, it's simple, but there was technique.
I love the tartare.
The tang of the tangerine, that zest and the pop, that balance is really well executed.
For me, this is the restaurant quality appetizer.
I'm excited for the entree.
Entree X, dry rub porterhouse steak with roasted cauliflower and poached egg.
Entree Y, you have a pan-roasted squab, Marcella sauce, broccoli rabe risotto.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, guys, let's try plate Y.
Presentation-wise, plate Y is very high-end.
And the choice of squab is a risky bird.
My squab actually is really perfectly
Mine
cooked. How was
was
yours?
pretty good.
And that's not that easy.
Skin was crisp, it was seasoned pretty good.
Yep.
My favorite step is actually the sauce. But I do think that the risotto, the way it's cooked, the texture of it is not right.
For me, the risotto is a bit too overcooked.
Well, it's very ambitious to take on both squab and risotto in a competition with these high stakes.
Mm-hmm.
This is X.
All right.
What a fun presentation.
Yeah, totally great. Egg is perfectly cooked. The cauliflower is gorgeously roasted. How's your steak cooked?
My steak is cooked a little
Yep.
much.
A little much?
Yeah.
A great T-bone like this should not be well done. And it's a hard thing because up here it's beautiful medium rare, but down here it's just well done.
The finesse part really came in with the cooking of the cauliflower and the poached egg.
They both took a risk in the 2 entrees that they did.
I'm psyched for dessert.
Dessert X, brown butter apple crostata with apple cider caramel sauce.
Dessert Y, you have a pistachio creme brulee, the blackberry pomegranate salad.
Let's start with dessert X.
I like the dough.
The flakiness of that crust is beautiful. It's buttery, it's rich.
And the sauce is quite delicious.
The apple chip could have been executed a little better. They should have baked it a little more.
It's very dark.
I think maybe the apples are a little overcooked, right?
It didn't look like a restaurant dessert, but it tasted like one.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's move on to dessert Y.
That looks nice.
Presentation-wise, I'd put this in the restaurant.
I love the aspirations. They're going for it.
Yep.
This is like, I'm taking a chance.
That is a challenging dessert.
All right, so pistachio.
Creme brulee.
Perfect.
Nicely done.
But
That's not a good thing there. Definitely, Marcus's did not quite make it.
I like the flavor of the creme brulee. It
Quite
was a
delicious.
dessert that I could see in any one of our restaurants.
Yeah.
If it was cooked correctly, it's a winner.
All right, guys, we had some incredible things.
It's pretty amazing that they could execute that in 7 weeks.
Let's talk about meal X. Everything flavor-wise was really delicious.
Absolutely.
Every single dish was an impressive undertaking.
Let's talk about why. I was so impressed.
The seasonings were good, presentations were good.
The tartare was really impressive.
I love that tartare.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you think we have a decision?
I do.
I do. Yep.
I've stood in front of a lot of culinary experts and been judged before, but being judged on somebody else's food, that's a new one. Hi, you guys. Hope you enjoyed your meals.
We did.
So impressed.
Before you reveal your choice for the winning meal, we'd like to introduce to you the 2 recruits who prepared your meals.
This is Kelly. She's my recruit, and she prepared meal X.
I am starstruck. I recognize all of the judges, and I cannot believe they just ate my food.
And this is Vinny, who prepared meal Y.
8 weeks ago, I didn't know anything about cooking. And now, not only did these people eat my food, but they're all still conscious.
First of all, congratulations to both of you. Great job.
I was absolutely blown away. I just wish that all of our line cooks could come this far in 8 weeks.
What you sent out today was restaurant quality.
So, to start out with the appetizers, starting with the cannellonis, your crab filling was absolutely fantastic. One of the things that I loved the most about your plate was there was a lot of knife skills that went in there.
Hooray! Yay, Kelly.
But not sure the sweet potato was equally successful. Vinny, your appetizer, for me, was absolutely the best thing I've tasted all day. It was absolutely fantastic.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
The bread was nicely toasted and seasoned. The combination that you had in that tartare was almost like you've been cooking for all your life. It was absolutely delicious.
If that's the best thing all day, it means the rest of the food wasn't as good, so I don't have a chance.
Let me start, Vinny, with you and your main course. Tackling squab is challenging for many chefs. Mine was just perfectly cooked. The presentation on your plate was representative of a fancier restaurant. What was a little off was the risotto. It was a little bit overcooked, so it didn't quite work for us.
Every time they take a shot at Vinny, they're taking a shot at me too. And that kind of hurts even more.
Kelly, your steak presentation was magnificent. The roasted cauliflower with the poached egg was definitely one of the best dishes of the day. The steak itself, flavor was fantastic. The one thing, the steak was overcooked.
Both desserts, well done. And what I liked about the apple tart was the craftsmanship of making that dough. There was a lot of love in that pastry. But the apples were a little dark, and that fell short in presentation. Pistachio creme brulee, wow, that's ambitious. Right off the bat is something that I thought was made by a pastry chef. That's how good it looked. Flavor-wise, you really nailed it. But one was a little bit loose, a little not cooked enough. It was a little bit runny.
And my heart just sunk. I'm hoping that overall they could see between the tartare and the squab and the creme brulee that the flavors were there and it was a good classic meal.
We both had pluses and both had a couple of minuses. It could be anyone's game.
Tough decision.
The biggest challenge right now is which one of the 3 of us is going to get to hire the 2 of you.
That being said, and today the winning recruit is Kelly.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I pulled it out and I won $25,000. My family is not gonna believe this.
Hooray! All right, number 3. Yay!